the end, as you know, we are built on three strong pillars, which is the entertainment piece, which is most of the cases linear advertising. But in parallel, we already have a lot of other businesses into this part. For instance, all the distribution businesses, as well as some e-commerce businesses. On top, we have the dating business. The dating business for us is social entertainment, dating and matchmaking, and we have commerce and ventures, which we build with our strong muscle, which is the linear TV, where we take the free capacity and then we do media for equity, media for revenue deals. Here we have successes like Flaconi as one example, or Winster Medical, which we sold last year. And that makes the main difference of our setting compared to a pure media company. And you also can see that in numbers when you would do the comparison on the compounded average growth rates. For instance, from 2012 to 2020, you can see us growing as ProsiebenSat 1 with 7% compounded average growth rate over these years, and some of especially European players with minus numbers on that. And that shows why our business model is so different from a pure media player. That's the reason why we would like to transform our company to a digital company, and therefore we look more consequent what our competitors in that space are doing. And here we look on Google and Facebook.
I've got to say, Rainer, there must be companies out there who are just, dare I say it, activists who are saying, you are ripe for a breakup. I don't understand, I've got to be honest, the overlay between commerce and ventures, dating and entertainment as well. I know you talked about your strong muscle in the dating arena as well, but I just can't see the overlap, sir.
Yeah, it's obvious, when you look on the young target groups, and we also own, for instance, Studio 71, which is a digital studio with all the YouTubers. So we have a very strong YouTubing business. What we try to do is we try to create communities, and our target also for ProSieben as one of our main channels is to especially address the young target group. That's the reason, for instance, why Annalena Baerbock, who is the possible Green Chancellor, which is the Green Chancellor candidate, and we will see how they will do the election, was first time on TV on ProSieben. And that's, the combination of the young target groups on our TV channels, combined with Join, combined with our YouTubing business and the dating business, shows, why we are totally different and running a different approach than the others. So we're really looking for the synergies between our dating business and the others, and that's clearly what we try to do.
Rainer, just a quick one from me, and it's about data and data management. I think businesses like yours benefit hugely from knowing a lot about the people who are using your services, and then give you that chance to maybe cross-sell to them other products. The EU has gone down a road of data privacy, but one of the other stories we're talking about this morning involves Apple and the tightening up of its privacy options for users. Are these trends going to affect the way you're going to be able to run your business, or indeed the opportunities that you have to cross-sell to those consumers who engage with you in one of your many business areas?
For us, the privacy discussion is in our favor. As you can imagine, when you want to be, in our matchmaking business, when you see our e-commerce businesses, we already collect a lot of data. That's the reason why I directly changed in March last year when the pandemic started, the way how we attack this. So we increase the registration walls. We also go on linear TV with HBB TV, more into data. So we know a lot of our customers. They give us a lot of information. And on the other side, that's exactly why our strategy will prove to be as strong as it looks like currently. And, when you look on our current numbers, especially for the second quarter, in the advertising situation, we are in April above 40%, above last year's, and above 60% above last year. In May, which means, if the advertisers understand, how much information you have and how precisely can go this path, that they come back and support the way what we are doing. So I see that the way how we build up the company in collecting the data, having the registrations, knowing a lot about the customers, knowing a lot about the households, is supporting our advertising business. And that's a totally different approach than some of the media companies is going, where they believe a subscription-based service, is more or less the goal for the future. In our opinion, will be difficult because when we are focusing on Germany, Austria, and Switzerland for our entertainment piece, and that Germans especially are very price sensitive. We personally don't believe that you will take 10, 15 subscription-based services. And that's the reason why we have to work with advertising. We believe this is still a very successful business model. And again, coming back to the names I mentioned before, Google and Facebook, they are the most successful companies in our digital industry. It's not, from a cash flow point of view, Netflix and co.